Jericho Appreciation Society. For over 5 weeks, the recognized symbol of excellence of sports entertainers.
Introducing the next competitor, Bryan Oscar.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ryan Awesome, and welcome to the Ryan Awesome Show. Now today on the Ryan Awesome Show, we'll be talking about AEW Dynamite for August the 17th, 2022. Yes, man. What a great show, man. What a great freaking show, dude. Really fun, dude. Really fun to watch. Enjoyed everything with Punk and Moxley, with the back and forth promos, and then their brawl that they had. Loved the Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia match, the 2 out of 3 falls. I thought it was a really great match. And, you know, a great follow-up on the Punk and Moxley stuff. And, yeah, man, and the main event too. I love the main event with the Trios Championship tournament with the Bucks teaming up with a returning Kenny Omega. So Kenny Omega is back. So it was great seeing Kenny Omega. You know, of course, they won the match, and they're going on into the next round. They will win the tournament, and they will win the Trios titles. But, yeah, it was great. It was great seeing Kenny Omega back. He was really missed, dude. He was really missed. Really fun show, and I enjoyed everything, man. So this is the AEW Dynamite review for August the 17th, 2022 on the Ryan Awesome Show. And I say this all the time. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel because I am here each and every single week. So we were live in Charleston, West Virginia. And so to start off the show, we had CM Punk, the real AEW World Champion. CM Punk came out to the ring and he spoke. And this was funny, man. This was really funny.
There's somebody that's from around these parts.
Oh.
That I would like to challenge to a rematch. And I would like to do it right here, right now for you beautiful people. Hangman Adam Page.
Wow.
Whoa. Wow.
You want that rematch? You got it right here, right now. Let's go. A little bit of advice, and I suggest you take. The apology must be as loud and as public as the disrespect. And if anybody else has a problem with the champion, well, I suggest you come on down. You see, because everybody wants to be the champ until it's time to do champ shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand that Jon Moxley's got a lot of fans, and he can be number 1 in your heart, but he's not number 1 in this ring. I am the AEW champion. I understand what it takes to be the best. I know what it takes to talk a big game and say that you're the best in the world. I know what it's like to breathe that into existence. I also know what it's like to lose. And ladies and gentlemen, I have lost big, sure. But Jon Moxley has always been number 2. There's always that guy that has his number. I'm that guy.
Oh.
Hey, you can boo if you want, but let me know when I'm telling lies. Jon Moxley is the 3rd best guy in his own group.
Oh, wow. In the Shield. Oh, man.
That seems to be a reoccurring theme in his career.
Oh, man.
But Jon Moxley's not willing to test himself against his best friend. And let's talk about numbers. His best friend is the 3rd best Eddie I've ever been in the ring with.
Oh.
3rd. He's the second best Kingston I've ever shared a locker room with. These people aren't number one at anything.
Oh, man.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
And so Jon Moxley finally came out. He had enough of CM Punk talking. And yeah, the back and forth was good, man. This was really good. But if I had to choose a winner out of this, man, CM Punk won. He won the promo battle.
Punk, you live in a fantasy world, man. In your mind, you're the best wrestler in the world. Dude, most of the time, you're not even the best wrestler in catering.
Oh.
You think that microphone in your hand. You think that microphone in your hands is power. But this is a real world. And it's just a microphone. That microphone and all the words you spit into it don't mean shit. That belt on your shoulder don't mean shit.
Oh. What?
Oh, who's living in a fantasy world now?
To be fair, right now, this belt don't mean shit. Not until I beat you.
Oh.
I am the heart and soul of this company, and every time they call me interim champion, it makes me think of you, and it makes me sick.
Good. You can be the heart and the soul. I'll be the dollars and the cents.
Oh, wow. That was a great line, man.
So what now? You done talking?
Look, we both know that you only came to AEW because you ran out of money, so don't give me that.
Oh, man.
Being the best is about heart and soul and guts and fighting spirit, and we both know that you ran out of fighting spirit a long time ago.
Ugh. Just spit something out.
If you want to prove me wrong, go ahead and do something about it. I don't think you're going to do shit.
Oh.
We got a match coming up at the pay-per-view, which I will soundly defeat you. If I touch you now, I'm afraid you're just going to bleed all over me.
Oh. Uh-oh. Got each other face. Pushing and shoving.
Punk with the shove and
Oh.
things are just breaking down. Here we go. Right hands.
The brawl.
Sides. The palms.
Yeah, they were brawling, man, and the security broke them up, man. Some really great stuff. Punk definitely won. He definitely won that promo battle. Oh, yeah, another thing I forgot to talk about was when Moxley came out to his entrance. CM Punk, he was doing snow angels in the ring while Jon Moxley was coming to the ring. He was like, I know it's going to take him a while to get to the ring. And so he just started doing the snow angels. So that was funny, too. Right after that, we had Tony Schiavone. He interviews Powerhouse Hobbs. Tony Schiavone asked him why he turned on Ricky Starks. And so Hobbs, he had said that Starks proved to everyone who he really was. And he said that he showed the whole world that he was okay with losing. And so Hobbs, he had said that he's not okay with that. And that Starks just hid behind his back for 2 years in AEW. So Hobbs, he had said that he was hired for one thing, and that was to make sure Starks stayed champion. But Starks is a loser. He says that he doesn't break backs, he breaks necks. And so Hobbs, he had said that he had something for the factory too. And so that was it. That was it with the interview. Right after that, we got the 2 out of 3 falls match between Bryan Danielson versus Daniel Garcia. So this is the Dragon versus the Dragon Slayer. And so Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, he was on AEW last night, and he was the special guest timekeeper. And so Chris Jericho, he was on commentary. This right here, I mentioned this earlier, man. This was a great match to follow up on the Punk and Moxley stuff. And in this match, dude, they beat the hell out of each other, man. They really did. At one point, Garcia, he had hit a power driver to Bryan, and Bryan, he had landed right on his forehead, too. So, man, that could have broke his neck. And so, to get the first fall, so Garcia, he got the first fall by locking in the hammerlock dragon sleeper to Bryan. And so, Bryan, he had passed out after that. So, Garcia, he got the first fall. And so, Bryan, he was bleeding from a DDT spot on the concrete. And then Bryan, he got the second fall by reversing Garcia's dragon sleeper with a pinfall cover. So Bryan got the second fall. And so Garcia, he was bleeding at one point from the ring post spot. And then Bryan, he had won the final fall with a modified version of the label lock. So therefore, Bryan Danielson wins the match. And so right after the match, Bryan, he had showed Garcia respect. And so Jericho, who was on commentary, he had left the commentary booth and he attacked Bryan from behind. And so Garcia, he didn't like that. So Garcia had pulled Jericho away from Bryan. And so Jericho, he was pissed off. He told Daniel Garcia to think about what you're doing, man. Think about what you're doing. And so the crowd, they had chanted to Garcia, "You are a wrestler," because, you know, the Jericho Appreciation Society, they're sports entertainers and they beat up pro wrestlers. So that's why they chanted, "You are a wrestler." So could Garcia join the Blackpool Combat Club? Yeah, I would say yes. He does fit with the Blackpool Combat Club. In my opinion, he does. And, you know, when the Blackpool Combat Club started, Bryan was the one that brought up Daniel Garcia's name as a potential member of the Blackpool Combat Club. So maybe he will join. Maybe he will join the Blackpool Combat Club. But yeah, that was it with that, man. And so right after that, we had a backstage interview. Tony Schiavone, he interviewed Swerve and Our Glory, who are the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, and Private Party, Isiah Kassidy and Marq Quen. So they were backstage.
Friday night on Rampage for the World Tag Team Championship, Swerve and Our Glory against Private Party.
Oh, you're welcome, by the way.
Welcome for what? Last week you guys disrespected us. Talking about we're not ranked. In case you haven't noticed, we're number 5. Tony.
Oh.
No physicality here.
Yo, y'all been here how long? And this is the closest y'all gonna get to these tag team championships, bro. See,
Whoa.
winning ain't nothing new to Swerve and Our Glory, Keith Lee and myself. You need to respect your elders, because you can learn a thing or two from us.
And after you Swerve in Our Glory, then you can walk your happy asses back down the ladder.
First of all, you embarrassed me once, and you ain't doing it again. And on top of that, on Friday, we taking those championships back to New York, baby. Facts. Bow.
Oh, give him a gum. Breath steak.
Friday night on
Oh, man. So right after that, we had Jon Moxley, man. So yeah, Tony Nese was making his way to the ring. I believe Tony Nese was scheduled to have a match, but Jon Moxley attacked Tony Nese from behind. He took out Mark Sterling too. Moxley, he grabbed the microphone and he had called CM Punk out, and you know, he wanted to unify the championships. And so yeah, Punk had came out and they both just started brawling. We never got an answer from the challenge that Moxley had made.
Everybody wants to come get him, son. Yeah. And that's how you're going to get noticed.
Moxley came out. Oh.
Well, Moxley just popped that Moxley from behind on Nese. Tony Nese.
It's the first time you seen Moxley come out of the tunnel.
Action here, but Moxley just a blindside shot on Nese. I dare you to call him an interim champion.
CM Punk!
I love this.
I've been waiting too damn long for you to come back. I'm sick of waiting. You want to unify these belts? I say, let's do it right now. Let's get this shit over with.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah, let's do it.
Why wait till all out? Do it
I
right
love it.
now here in Charleston. Well, there are matters of contracts and business issues and millions of dollars at stake.
Yeah, those little things.
Little things like that,
Little
fellas.
things like that. That's a good point. But these are two guys that just want to fight it out, man. It's beyond money, right? It's beyond championships. It's about pride.
There go Punk.
Yeah, here he comes. No shocker.
Punk coming down to the ring, but and now
Insecurity.
He looks like the Tide Piper. He's got all kinds of people surrounding him, and here comes Moxley.
Moxley.
A clean shot.
Oh.
Moxley going right at Punk. He's been trying to be separated once again.
They hold him back. And then Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta came out and they held Moxley back. So yeah, that was it with that. Yeah, we never got an answer, but we did get an answer at the end of the night. They're going to be going up 1-on-1 next week for the undisputed AEW World Championship. And so right after that, we had Tony Schiavone. He was backstage. He interviews Chris Jericho with Matt Menard and Angelo Parker.
And Chris Jericho, at the end of that match, seems like some dissension in the JAS.
You know, Danny, I'm going to give you a pass for tonight. You had a hell of a match, but maybe you got dropped on your head. Maybe you're a little fuzzy and didn't realize what you were doing when you put your hands on me and spun me around. Okay? Maybe you're wavering a little bit back and forth between Danielson and Jericho, but I need to know for sure. Next week, live on Dynamite, I want to talk to you face to face, in the ring, man to man. I need to know, whose side are you on, Danny? Whose side are you on? And you better make the right decision.
Jericho.
Whoa. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
I've watched Garcia, and the young kid is coming into his own. He certainly is. He doesn't need you or these guys.
You're the same guy 14, 15 years ago when we hooked up. Same hair,
Oh.
same get up and go.
Touching his hair. And his...
If anybody should mentor Garcia, I would think Danielson would be the better choice.
Really? Is that what you think?
Oh.
Huh. Typical goody two-shoes steamboat, okay? I haven't liked you for 15 years. So keep your hands off me and stay out of my business, dragon.
Oh. Oh.
You stay out of his business, okay? You look at me when
Oh.
I'm talking to you, steamboat. You stay
Got him
out
by
of
his neck.
business here.
Ah! Oh. Oh man, dude. And so right after that, we had a tag team match, and it was the Varsity Blondes. So that's Griff, Garrison, and Bryan Pillman Jr. versus the Gunn Club, aka the Ass Boys. So that's Austin and Colten Gunn with Billy Gunn in their corner. This was a squash match, man. Colten Gunn, he had his finish move, the Colt 45, to Griff to win the match. So therefore, the Gunn Club wins the match. And so right after the match, Billy Gunn, he grabbed the microphone and he spoke about his boys.
Super proud of you. I know I've been hard on you, but I am super proud of you too. And I have done a lot of really great things in my career, but the one thing is been able to work next to you two. That is a fact.
Aww.
Gun Club burying the hatchet here. That's nice.
Stokely Hathaway came out, and Stokely Hathaway, the last time he saw the Gun Club, he tried to recruit the Ass Boys to be a part of his group that he's trying to create. And so the Gun Club, or the Ass Boys, they attacked their own father, man. They attacked their own dad from behind, man.
We've seen Stokely. He's had his eye. Wait! What the hell? What was that?
Whoa! Ooh.
What the hell is going on here, father?
Yeah, that dad. You gotta do that to your own dad.
The sons are destroying the father at the behest of Stokely. Stokely.
We've seen
Stokely.
He's had his eye. Wait!
Yeah, JR, man. JR on commentary. He was mad, boy. He was mad. So Austin and Colten, they beat up their dad. And so we had the Acclaim. We had the Acclaim that came out, and they chased off the Gun Club. And they did the scissors.
Well, I guess he got over it.
I'm not sure what they were doing, but...
And so right after that, we had Jay Lethal, Sonjay Dutt, and Satnam Singh. So they were talking about Wardlow and FTR.
Wardlow, FTR, huh? I thought you were a big man. Huh? You could do it all, right? You could take out all of us. You could take out Satnam Singh. 1 in a billion, 7'4". Dude, you can't do nothing, Wardlow. You need backup. You need FTR. Well, how about this? How about a trios match? All out. The biggest show of all. I lost my damn pencil, and I swear to God, next time I see Wardlow or FTR, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Wardlow, we beat you so bad that even FTR started to take notice. They started to feel bad for you. They took pity on you. The worst thing is they have now made an enemy out of the 3 of us. I don't respect a damn thing that FTR's ever done.
Wardlow, powerbomb me if you are that strong.
Ooh. Yeah, I would love to see that, man. I would love to see Wardlow powerbomb Satnam Singh. Satnam Singh is a really, really, really big dude. And Wardlow is a big dude, too. I would love to see Wardlow try to powerbomb Satnam Singh. That would be a great sight, man. And so right after that, we had the Death Triangle. So that's Pac, who is the All-Atlantic Champion. Penta, Oscuro, or just Penta, or Pentagon, or just Pentagon Jr. And Ray Phoenix with Alex Abrahantes. So yeah, they're a part of the Trios tournament.
United Empire. Aussie Open. William Ospreay. Now,
Call him by his full name.
A little birdie tells me that you like to parade around this industry like the very best Britain has ever produced. Well, I beg to differ. And me and you, Bonnie lad, we have unfinished business. So let's just say I'm looking forward to next week. Very much so. And with my brothers beside me, mi familia, we are an unstoppable unit built for this tournament. And if you haven't heard just how dangerous Death Triangle are, well, you must have had your head in a box. Gentlemen, we'll see you in Cleveland. I hope you're ready.
And so right after that, we had Jungle Boy came out to the ring and he spoke. So yeah, this was some great stuff too, man.
Because for weeks now, I have tried to hit Christian Cage every chance I got. I tried to hit him with my hands. I tried to hit him with a chair.
Wow.
I even tried to hit him with a car.
Yeah, I was there.
He has done absolutely nothing. And I mean, me personally, I would never just take that, but that's me. So the way I see it, either, Christian, I can continue to chase you as long as I have to until I get my hands on you. And I will. Or,
Man, y'all need to stop with those what chants, man.
you can man up and face me at all out!
I hate those what chants, man. You saw Jungle Boy got annoyed, but yeah, you saw the look on his face. He was annoyed. It is so annoying. I hate those what chants. What? So yeah, Christian Cage came out after that.
At the end of the day, we're family, Jungle Boy. And I love you.
Aww.
You are like a son to me.
Get out of here.
Christian, be careful. Can you believe he is saying this? After what he has said to this young man? Horrible
Right.
stuff he said about
Uh-huh.
Jungle Boy's family and just horrible things.
Yeah, he tried to get him to hug him. Jungle Boy, he refused. He beat the hell out of Christian Cage. He was attacking them all out the ring. They came up to the steel steps, and so Jungle Boy just stomped on Christian Cage's arm.
He's standing on his hand. You have to keep him, immobilize him.
Got his arm trapped. Bang! Oh.
Oh my God, that was bad.
And I get the doctor and trainer on site here immediately.
Yeah, good
Oh.
call, JR. Oh my God.
Oh.
Yeah, we had to send out security for this.
Oh yeah, and then another thing, Luchasaurus wasn't there because he got suspended for headbutting Pat Buck. And also that shirt that Jungle Boy was wearing, the people told him not to wear it no more. The shirt that he was wearing about saying that Christian Cage was a pussy and all that stuff. Management told Jungle Boy not to wear that shirt no more. So he wasn't wearing that shirt. And so yeah, that was it, man. And they have a match at All Out. Or they will have a match at All Out. But Christian Cage, he refused. He said no to the match. And so right after that, we had Wardlow, who is a TNT champion, and FTR, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, who are the AAA, Ring of Honor, and IWGP Tag Team Champions. So the Pinnacle, if you want to call them the Pinnacle, they were backstage.
So last week you saw the return of 7-star FTR, and we came out to stand to fight side by side with the War Dog. And make no mistake, he doesn't need help. He didn't ask for help. But there is no way in hell we're going to let him go out there and get jumped by you three clowns. So if you have a problem with that, come find us. You want a trios match? All you got to do is ask, because nobody messes with the Pinnacle.
Oh.
And big man, I don't care how big you are. Anybody and everybody gets powerbombed.
At one time, Jay Lethal, people called you the best wrestler in the world, and today they may still do the same thing. But I'll tell you this, in my mind, today, August 17th, Dax the Axe is the absolute best professional wrestler on this planet, and I say that with as much humility as I can muster up. If you got a problem with the three of us, Jay, next week, Dax the Axe, Jay Lethal, what do you say? Top guys.
Ooh. Out. Dax Harwood versus Jay Lethal. That should be good, man. That should be really good. So right after that, we had a match, and it was from the women, and it was Kylan King versus Toni Storm. King, she was really impressive, man. Really impressive in this match. King started using her power against Storm. And so we had the running hip attack to King. And the commentary team called it the Sweet Cheeks music. And then we had a series of swinging DDTs to King to win the match. So therefore, Toni Storm wins the match. And so right after that, we had a vignette of the Best Friends and the Trustbusters.
More gold around your waist is more green in your bank account.
Trustbusters, you guys think you're gonna win a trios championship against us, huh?
You guys are only together because Ari pays you money. We're real life best friends. No one gives a damn about
Gay!
We've never teamed. We've teamed a lot.
Friday on Rampage,
We're really strong. You guys are weak as
the Trustbusters are taking one step closer and becoming the first ever AEW World Trios Champions.
Trios titles on 3. Say it all, boys. 1, 2, 3. Friday night.
Rampage Trios title.
The Trust Busters, man. So yeah, Parker Boudreaux was the Muscle. Ari Daivari. I don't know the other guy name. And you got Sonny Kiss. Sonny Kiss turned heel last week on Rampage. Yeah. Nobody will take them seriously, man. I'm telling you right now, nobody will take them seriously. And Parker Boudreaux, he is really good, man. He have a lot of promise. And Ari Daivari is good too, man. So you just made the faction worse by adding Sonny Kiss to the group. Before we get into the main event, let's talk about next week's show. Let's talk about Rampage, and then let's talk about next week's show. Rampage, we have the AEW World Trios Championship Tournament, the quarterfinals. It's going to be the Trust Busters versus the Best Friends. And then we have Penelope Ford versus Athena on Rampage. And then we hear from the Ring of Honor World Champion, Claudio Castagnoli. And also on Rampage, we have a FTW Championship match. It's going to be FTW Champion Hook versus the Reality, Zach Clayton on Rampage. And also we have the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. And it's going to be Swerve and Glory. So that's Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, who are the AEW World Tag Team Champions, versus Private Party, Isiah Kassidy and Marq Quen. And also we have the at All Out. So that's it for Rampage. Now they did talk about some All Out matches. So All Out, we have the AEW Women's World Championship match, Thunder Rosa versus Toni Storm. Somebody is turning heel in that match. I don't know who, but somebody's turning heel. We have AEW World Trios Championship Tournament quarterfinal. It's going to be the Death Triangle. Penta, Rey Fenix, and Pac versus Will Ospreay and Aussie Open, the United Empire. Oh, that's for AEW next week. So AEW next week, the Death Triangle versus the United Empire. And then on AEW Dynamite, we have Dax Harwood, who is one half of the AAA IWGP and Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion, Dax Harwood versus Jay Lethal. And then also on Dynamite, next week's Dynamite, we have, it's going to be for the AEW Undisputed World Championship. It's going to be the real AEW World Champion, CM Punk, versus the interim AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. And the winner will be the AEW Undisputed World Champion. And so that's it with that. More matches will be announced soon. And so right after that, we had the main event. And the main event was the AEW World Trios Championship Tournament. And it was Andrade El Idolo, Roosh, and Dragon Lee with Jose the Assistant in their corner versus Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, with Brandon Cutler in their corner. And we had a mystery partner. So the mystery partner teaming up with the Young Bucks was none other than the Best Bout Machine himself, Kenny Omega. And so yeah, so Kenny Omega is back. Don Callis was on commentary, and Michael Nakazawa was out there too. And just like what I said earlier, man, Kenny Omega, he was missed, bro. He was really missed. So yeah, so we had the Elite. So the founding members of the Elite, the founding fathers of the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. And the crowd, bro, they were on their feet for this match. They were on their feet for this match. And so Kenny, he was wearing a compression t-shirt. He was wearing a compression shirt with a shoulder brace on it. So he's still healing up from his injury. The one thing I didn't like is that we had a lot of commercial breaks, man. We had a lot of commercial breaks in this match. And we had a lot of commercial breaks throughout the show. This was the best spot in the match, dude. We had a Tope con Hero to Omega from, I believe it was Roosh or Dragon Lee. They had a Tope con Hero to Omega, while Omega, he was sitting on a guardrail. And so they both landed in the crowd, man. So that was an awesome spot. And then yeah, this was a crazy spot too. Omega, he had the V-trigger. He had a V-trigger to Lee. And dude, that V-trigger, man, it knocked him out, bro. It knocked him out. And that dude, he did not get up. He did not get up after that. Kenny Omega had to carry him up. And yeah, it looked like it looked like he was lifeless, man. It looked like he was lifeless. He couldn't move. The dude couldn't move. We had the one-winged angel to Dragon Lee from Omega to win the match. So therefore, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, they win the match. And they will go on to the next round of the AEW World Trios Championship Tournament. And so right after the match, Roosh, he attacked Lee. So yeah, Roosh, he attacked his own brother, Dragon Lee. And so Andrade, he had hit Lee with the hammerlock DDT and his mask hat flew off. And so yeah, and that was it, man. Really fun match and a great way to end off the show. And as I said before, man, Kenny Omega, you were missed, bro. You were missed. You were really missed. And yeah, they are for sure winning those trios championships. They are for sure winning those trios titles. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. They will win those titles. And they first challengers, I think they first challengers should be Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly, the Undisputed Era. So yeah, that should be really good. I think that was the plan all along. But yeah, that was it with AEW Dynamite for August the 17th, 2022 on the Ryan Awesome Show. Overall, man, it was a really great show. The Punk and Moxley stuff was the best. The Daniel Garcia and Bryan Danielson 2 out of 3 falls match was really great. And Kenny Omega returning and teaming up with his best friends. That was some great stuff too. And yeah, man, I can't wait, man. I cannot wait for All Out, bro. Cannot wait for All Out. It's coming up really quickly. 3 weeks. 3 weeks away, man. 3 weeks away from All Out in Chicago, man. In Chicago. Punk's hometown. Oh yeah, and that's another thing I forgot to mention. Punk, he has said that in his promo, he's not going to be the only John that I beat in Chicago. You know, because, you know, CM Punk beat John Cena in Chicago at Money in the Bank. And so yeah, so that he was referencing John Cena. That's what I forgot to mention early in the show. Really great show. And if you like this video, man, what are you waiting for? Hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, if you're watching the Ryan Awesome Show for the first time ever, hit that subscribe button. And right next to that subscribe button is a bell. Make sure you click on that bell to be the first ones to know when my next video is uploaded, because I'm here each and every single week. Follow me on Facebook at Ryan Awesome Show, or you can just type in Ryan Awesome in the search engine and you'll see it. And yeah, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. I don't think we have anything coming up this weekend, but I'll see you guys when I see you guys. And yeah, once again, guys, thank you for the love and the support for the show. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. And if you missed anything, if you missed last week's review of AEW Dynamite, the video is going to be right up here in this corner. And the link to that video will be down below in the description, so make sure you click it if you missed it. And yeah, thank you for the support as always. And this has been the Ryan Awesome Show. Take care, stay safe, and don't forget to be awesome. And that's